Welcome to the show. This is Wesam's World. I'm your host, Wesam. Keesh, if you're listening on Adobe Radio Live, thank you for tuning in. Make sure you tweet at us or send us a message on our Instagram at Wesam's World. On Twitter, we're at Wesams_world. Or you can tweet at me at Wesam Keesh. Today, I'm chatting with none other than my cool producer, Little PP.
That's right. Oh, I gotta tell you.
What happened?
All right. So, I'm Lil PP. All right, that's my nickname. Mads heard this. She loved it. She came up with a nickname for you.
Now, hold on. This is your wife, Matt.
Yeah.
Okay. What's my nickname?
You can be Lil Wee Wee.
Okay. Now, you just got fired.
Shit.
Okay? I'm definitely not going by Little Wee Wee.
Lil PP and Lil Wee Wee.
Hey,
Or
absolutely
I'm sorry. You
not.
don't like me being first. Okay, that's all right. Lil Wee Wee, Lil PP.
Okay. I've had a really rough week. And
I just made it rougher.
you did make it rougher. And I thought Mads, your wife, was a fan of the show. And I thought she was a supporter.
No.
But obviously
No.
not.
No,
Mads,
no.
you should have thought about this nickname a little bit more before you offered it.
Oh, no, she thought about it real hard.
Okay. Well,
She...
the world is upside down for me this week.
I know.
And that's fine. That's fine. Mercury is in retrograde just for Wesam Keesh. And I'll tell you something else that just happened. And you're going to know what it is because you see me grabbing my phone and reaching for what you know as the timer. Because did I start the timer?
Oh, no.
No, I didn't.
Where are we?
You got to tell me how far along we're at.
Yeah. Go when that hits 13.
Got it. So, first of all, before we get into all the bad stuff that's happened to me this week, let's talk about all the good things.
Right.
One of those things is our YouTube channel is growing. So thank you to all of our new subscribers. We appreciate you guys so much. And we have been growing on our Apple Podcast reviews, which is great.
Good.
And we encourage you guys, if you're listening on Adobe Radio right now, make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube. Because if you don't know this, you can watch us tomorrow. And also, the episode continues on after our hour slot here on Adobe Radio. Sometimes we go for 2 hours with our guests. And those are really special episodes.
Yeah.
And I think the longest one we did was 3 hours. Yeah.
It's probably a guy's night, I imagine.
Yeah, it was a guys' night episode. And those are a lot of fun because
Yeah.
and I really am missing those so much, especially now during COVID. Because, well, and I'm going to say it on here, Isaiah's going to be a daddy. Yep.
Daddy Isaiah.
Daddy Isaiah, he's going to be a father. So, he's being extra careful with his wife with COVID,
get
which is
it.
understandable. And Jonte, he hasn't left his home.
Jonte's going to be a dad too?
No. Jonte hasn't left his home. Did you know that? In 12 months. That's what I'm saying to people just to make it seem like he's a recluse. He has everything delivered.
And that's not because of COVID.
It's not because of COVID.
That's just how he lives.
Right. No. So yeah, I'm hoping sometime this year we can do a guys' night whenever it's safe to do one.
Yeah.
And I can't wait for that to happen. I really can't wait. It'll be a blast. It'll be a good time.
It's going to happen this year.
Yeah. And we'll do a one with a live audience. I think that's the most appropriate way to do it. Yes. So, got some bad news this week. I don't actually think I can talk about it on air yet.
Right.
So, that's fine. I'll wait till I'm allowed to. But it's the common thing in this industry where jobs come and go.
Yeah.
And, yeah, it's one of those things that happened. I thought I had a job in the works that was not in the works. And I'm not going to mention which job it is because I had multiple stuff in there. But hopefully I'll be working on something else soon, which is nice.
I think you will.
Yeah. And I don't know how you deal with stuff like this, but I think it's important to talk to people who are in the industry, or at least educate people who are not in the industry about acting, what it's like whenever something doesn't go wrong. Now, I know everybody has a career. There are the positives and negatives in everybody's career. Acting business specifically is the weirdest one of those things. You could literally be doing everything right, but if it's not the right time, you won't get work.
Right.
You could be a great actor and still not get work for a multitude of reasons. And it just reaffirmed to me that this is not a career choice for weak-minded people at all.
Mm-hmm.
You either get strong along the way or it breaks you down or you quit, which
Yeah.
I totally understand for people who are like, I can't handle this.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous. The amount of rejection that actors go through on a
Yeah.
constant basis is insane. Then you think about the managers and agents, the amount of rejection they have
Yeah.
to deal with. It's incredibly intolerant for people who are weak-spirited. And this week was a test of that for sure. And it's funny, like when the moment it happened, I was bummed, but now I'm kind of like in this middle zone because I've gone through it so many times before in the past that it is what it is.
Yeah.
I'm not going to cry about it now. I don't feel like quitting at all.
Right.
And I'm actually reaffirmed in disciplining myself even more so. So that's the positive side for what's been going on with me acting-wise. I love doing the show, honestly, and this show, the podcast, because it allows me it's an instrument for me to articulate my thoughts and feelings about what's going on in my life as truthful as I can be. And I appreciate those of you who listen and support the show. But also it's a way for me to really talk out my feelings out loud.
Yeah.
Because it's super difficult sometimes to keep all that stuff inside of what's going on with you that's negatively affecting you. It's always easy to talk about the positive things. You just talk about it, right? But something that has creeped up on me is that negative voice that comes in for a lot of actors and artists. Are you worthy? Are you good enough?
Yeah.
Does it really matter?
Right.
You'll never work again, which hasn't crept up in a very, very long time. And I was like, man, why is this voice creeping back up? And one of the main reasons is because of how COVID has kind of slowed everything down to a halt. And I'm like, well, there's no reason for me to be waking up at 5 a.m. to go running because there's no rush on anything.
Right.
Excuse me. So I'm trying to get back into living a more disciplined life, and I've already started, and it feels 10 times better already.
Yeah.
It does, man.
That's good.
Yeah. So that's off my chest. Some other things we can't talk about on the show that happened.
Yeah.
And when I say that, it's because we want to continue to have careers in this industry. All right? We can't talk crap about everything, right?
I know.
It is what it is. Oh, boy. How are you doing? You've had a good week.
Yeah. Yeah. It's been a good week.
Yeah.
I've been doing a lot of Grubhub on the side, which is good because it gets me out of the house, gets me to go do things, you know? Because, like, during COVID, like, basically all I would have to do on the side is doing the show. And, like, that's great. I love sitting on my computer and editing, you know?
Yeah.
It's something I get a kick out of. But I can't be like Jonte and just not leave my house for 12 months. Okay, I got to go do some things. No, we're not. Yes, we are. But yeah, it's been such a relief to go and just drive around, you know?
Absolutely. Getting out of the house is one of the most important things. And
Yeah.
we got some stuff that I'm excited to talk about today on the show. One of them is the Ted Cruz memes that have been coming up. Boy, oh boy.
What a champ.
Ted Cruz. Man, you just keep getting worse and worse.
Mads brought up a funny point. She's very active on Twitter.
Okay.
Anytime Ted Cruz trends,
Yes.
Zodiac Killer starts trending again because
He's the Zodiac Killer.
he is.
I don't know. The mics probably didn't pick this up. I
No.
thought the building was going to collapse just now because of that wind. Holy crap, are we getting some strong winds today?
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, they say he's the Zodiac Killer
He is
because
the
of his
Zodiac
uncomfortable demeanor and persona on a lot of things. So we're going to talk a little bit about the Ted Cruz memes that have come up. I watched Waiting for Guffman and Best in Show again this last week.
Yeah. I watched Best in Show for the first time during the holidays when I was back in Oklahoma.
Oh, what'd you think?
I loved it.
All
I've
right.
never watched that group before.
Let's talk about it here in a second.
Yeah.
Because they were ahead of their time. I'll say that.
They were.
But in the best possible way.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about that a little bit. my workout regimen has been absolutely great.
Good.
I like it. I'm getting back outside. I'm working things out. There was something else we wanted to talk about. Oh, the new Assassin's Creed update, which has been absolutely much better than from where the game ended. I don't want to say much better. It's better. I'm curious to see where it goes from here.
Yeah.
Because it could get old quickly. I feel
could.
like.
It's already gotten old for me, but that's a whole different
I understand.
story.
I understand.
It's fine.
You lack taste.
I do lack taste. I play a lot of Overwatch. I lack a lot of taste.
The final bit of news, which I'll say before we take a quick break, is this. We are looking for an intern here at Wesam's World.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it'd be a great thing to kind of go through people's resumes and see if they want to intern here at the show. What do you think?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And maybe we'll announce some of the resumes that have, been dropped off. We'll talk about them and see if they're a good fit.
Right.
And maybe we'll have the people vote who should be our next intern. I think that'll be fun.
And then they win an Amazon gift card.
Well, no, they come and intern for us. They're not winning. Their prizes, they get to come here and intern. But we have to wait till COVID's done.
We do have to wait till COVID's done.
Son of a gun. I hate that I can't do anything because of COVID. We can barely do this show.
Yeah.
Unbelievable, dude.
We're actually not in the same studio right now.
That's
Do you know
right.
that?
Peyton is in Minnesota.
That's right.
I don't know why I said Minnesota, to be honest with you.
The next filming capital of the world.
Minnesota?
Minnesota is rising. Hollywood's going to be in Minnesota before you know it.
I want to film in Vancouver. Have you seen pictures of Vancouver?
Yes and no.
Okay. This is why. Has everything.
It does.
Mountains, forest, nature, city,
Is
town.
it cold?
It's cold.
Mm,
You don't like cold weather, do you?
I don't like cold.
Because
That's why I'm here.
You're a skeleton.
Yes.
You have no body fat.
I know. My feet are freezing right now.
No.
Yeah.
Your feet are cold right now.
My feet are freezing.
Do you have any circulation in your body?
No. I am a walking corpse.
Have you ever done blood work?
Yeah.
Is it hard for them to get blood from you?
Yeah.
I knew it.
My pressure's all sorts of weird, but I'm fine.
Are you gonna die on me?
Maybe, but I'm fine. Or there's times the first time I donated blood, it came out too quickly. And I passed out on the table.
Oh.
And,
okay.
Yeah.
It came out too quickly.
Yeah.
Your blood pressure was
I ate nothing and drank a lot of water.
Ah.
Yeah. And so they said hey, you filled this really quickly. And I wasn't feeling awful yet. And I was like, yeah, that's pretty cool. And then I started feeling like, oh, okay. And I'm terrible with doctors. I need to stop lying to doctors. Just so you know more about me.
Hey man,
they'll be
like story. This is a clip, by the way.
They came up to me and they're like, "You feeling good?" I'm not, by the way. And I'm like, "Yeah, I feel fine." Because I don't want to make a scene. They had food and water over on the thing. I was like, I just need food and water. And they went, okay, we're going to leave you here for about 10 more minutes and then we'll be back. And when they walked away, I was like, oh, I'm not going to last 10 minutes. I pass out. Apparently I start convulsing like a fish, according to another student. This was at Tulsa Tech Riverside campus. I wake up to 5 doctors staring over me. Like, you're okay? I'm like, yeah. What happened? And they were like, oh, you passed out. And they're like, but you should be fine. They were like, go get some food and water. And I did.
You're so uncomfortable with admitting that you're not feeling good because you don't want to give the doctors trouble.
Right.
That you'd rather put up with it, put your life in danger. That's good to know, man.
I know. I know. I have a problem when people are like, oh, you okay? It's like, yeah. I did the same thing when I broke my arm. Like, you okay? I was like, yeah, I'm fine.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh my god.
I don't want to make a scene, I think is what's in my head.
The emergency room. Make a scene. That's the place to make a scene at. The emergency room.
I know.
We got to take a quick break. We'll be back. We are back in the studio. Okay, I've been playing a lot of this new Assassin's Creed update, and they have these river raids, which is super interesting.
Yeah.
Where you go along the river and you raid these little settlements. They can be a small town. They can be a fortress. They can be like a monk monastery / castle. And
Okay.
And there's clues for this ultimate treasure, which is pretty interesting so far. But they kind of gave it away. And it's armor. It's this new armor set.
Okay.
Which I'm like, okay, cool, but you already told me what the treasure is.
Yeah.
And I already have some awesome armor.
But do you want more armor?
I guess so. But will I be able to use it in other campaigns? And they have another campaign up north, which I haven't started yet because I just want to do all the river raids first. But they've extended the map of the river raids. It's not just England. Now you got more of Europe to go to as well.
Yeah.
Which should be super interesting going to those other locations. So I'm excited for that. Gameplay has improved with certain aspects in the fighting, which I like. They made it a lot harder to block, which I appreciate because it was getting too easy to block. There's this one instance where you can kind of finagle the system, as I like to say.
Gotcha.
But thank goodness that they've updated it because I was looking for a new video game, as I mentioned to you. I didn't look up any of those video games that you sent me just because I was like, I'll look them up later, and I never did. And that's the honest truth.
We need to play like some Mario Kart or something.
Yeah, we do.
Because you still have a lot of talk.
This guy. Bro, we can play literally whenever you want.
All right. This week.
Sounds good.
Mads will come down too. She likes Mario Kart.
Sounds good. You know what? We'll have a Mario Kart party. Now, here's the issue with that. Are we playing 2 versus 2? Are we playing 4 people versus each other or 1 versus 1?
My wife, Mads, will definitely vouch for teams because she doesn't like losing. She likes to be carried by people who are winning.
Gotcha.
You know? So, like, she likes to be on a team with me in Mario Party.
Typical Mads.
Because I know. Dude, we're trying to get her to play more video games because she sees how much fun I'm having with, like, other people. And, like, my best friend's fiance also plays with us. And I just gave her my PS4. But, like, she doesn't know anything about video games. So it's literally like teaching somebody video games for the first time.
Wow.
And she wants to play Grand Theft Auto with us. And it's just so... I don't want to say it's frustrating, but as somebody who's like, I've played video games my whole life. Like, I could play a game with, like, my eyes closed and, like, know what to do on the controller. Mm-hmm. And it's just simple things like, hey, how do I shoot a gun? Like, I don't know how to, because, and in my head, I'm like, left trigger and right trigger, duh.
Yeah.
But, like, she doesn't know.
Yeah.
And so it's interesting, like, trying to, you know.
Why do you call her stupid wife, though? That's the part that I don't get.
Because I'm a raging alcoholic.
Uh-oh.
And, you know.
Uh-oh, man. Bro, that video you sent me of, this reminds me of, like, obviously we're joking. And if you get offended by this, like, okay, you can just change the channel or not listen to us. But that reminded me of the TikTok you sent me of the comedian.
Yeah.
This girl, everybody's laughing and having a good time. And then this girl comes out and goes, no, that's it. You're done. We have a change in the lineup. And,
yeah.
Like she said, he said something offensive.
I want to know the joke.
Because
everybody in the comments is like, yeah, I looked up the video and, like, it's nothing offensive. And I'm like, one, give me the link, please. Stop just talking about this video and show me the video. Apparently he's on Joe Rogan and talks about it. Can't find the comedian's name anywhere. I'm trying.
I'm beyond annoyed with stuff like that because here's a little news flash. I also get offended by certain jokes and not everything is my cup of tea either.
Yeah.
But I just changed the channel.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about stuff that I'm not talking about when people say stuff that's going to harm other people, like insinuating violence. The kind of thing where,
right.
or yelling fire in a movie theater. I don't like that kind of stuff.
Oh, no. Right.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like jokes. Not every joke you're going to laugh at or find appropriate or whatever. That doesn't mean you get to like stop that person from telling that joke.
Right.
This is getting a little unbalanced here. And it's been getting unbalanced for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Something I want to talk about, speaking of unbalance, Chris D'Elia put out a video.
Yeah.
And again, he maintained his innocence from doing anything illegal.
Mm-hmm.
And he admitted in the video that I understand now how that power dynamic of a girl wanting to, see you and then automatically you think it's, okay to sleep with her or
right
because you're in a higher position of power. And so unintentionally or intentionally using that power to sleep with someone.
Right.
Even though they're willing. And he said all my relationships have been consensual and of legal age still.
Right.
And the evidence that's been put out there shows that.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing has come out that he has slept with underage girls or anything like that.
Right.
And what was amazing in the video was like him talking about, I slept with a lot of girls. I cheated on my girlfriends. I cheated on my current fiance. And he admitted he had a problem. He admitted he was apologetic for it. And he says he's working on getting it better. And he's like, I'm not better. I'm still working on it. It's not the kind of thing that happens over a few months and then, I'm all better. No, he's still working on it. Mm-hmm. And it was a great video. Did you ended up watching it or no? What'd you think? Any thoughts on it?
I mean, yeah, I was glad that, I went down to the comment section. I'm glad people were, being supportive and not, trashing him or anything,
Okay, the guy made a mistake.
Right.
He made multiple mistakes. He admitted it, and he's on the path to getting better. He didn't do anything illegal or illegal or raped someone or slept with an underage girl.
Right.
None of that stuff. Okay, then if you're still gonna condemn him for that, condemn all the rock stars, condemn Leonardo DiCaprio and Tobey Maguire. They had that thing called the Pussy Patrol, where they'd sleep with girls because of their position.
What?
Yeah, you don't know about this?
No.
Yeah, look that up. Like all the rock stars, then you can't watch or look at any of their work either.
Right.
Mind you, I don't know many guys who would not do what he did in his position either. That takes... Bro, when girls are throwing themselves at you constantly, every single night, not just one or two, 10, 20, 30. He talks about it. He would get 50 messages daily. Whenever he'd go into a new town, 50 new messages. Now, come on.
Yeah.
He even talks about it. It got too easy at one point. It was just so easy.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm wishing him the best of luck. I'm still a supporter of his. He didn't do anything unethical or illegal.
Right.
And so, okay. All right. I'm still backing him up 100%.
Yeah.
He's brought so much laughter and joy to people at the same time. And when did we start putting the jester on a higher moral ground than the politicians?
Right.
That's what I have to say about that. So, Chris D'Elia, you still have supporters here, and we still love you, and we can't wait till you're back and making people laugh again. Now, speaking of politicians.
Thank you for coming to our TED Talk.
Ted Cruz.
Oh, my God.
Man. Hey, man. Ted. You keep getting worse, which I didn't think was possible. And your excuses, not even just one excuse for going to Mexico during a crisis in the state that he's supposed to serve.
Yeah.
He's giving multiple. And then one of his last ones was, the moment I sat down on that plane, I thought, man, this might be not such a good idea. Oh, okay.
Well, get off the plane.
Get off the plane, man.
Get up.
Get off the plane.
You're a politician. No one will question you if you're like, hey, I need to get off the plane.
they didn't close the doors yet. And I know you flew first class, so they're still letting people in. So guess what? You had a chance to leave. And when you talk so much trash about, immigrants wanting to cross the border for food, water, and shelter, and then you're crossing the border too for food, water, and shelter with your kids.
And he blamed it on his daughters. He went, "Oh, they were wanting to." Hey, man. No.
What a weak man. That's, you know what? That's the worst thing I can call you, Ted.
A weak man.
You are a weak man. Yeah. You are a weak-spirited man. You are a weak-willed man. You are a weak-minded man. Man, you're not anything. That's the word, dude. He is so, oh my gosh, distasteful. I look at him and I just want to go, dude, if you were in our tribe, I'd be like, get him out. Get him or put him on the front lines of our mammoth hunt.
Yeah.
So we just get rid of him, guys. He's worthless. He's the guy who stays back on the hunt because he says his knee hurts and then tries to sleep with your wife. That's Ted Cruz.
Such a specific example. Is there something in your past life that
maybe
you have a grudge you're holding on to?
I don't know if I do,
Man.
but maybe. But and the girl doesn't sleep with him because he's a bitch. Because he's a bitch. That's how much of a weak man he is. Where they're all like, "Oh, you're not hurt at all. You were just trying to sleep with us while they were on the hunt."
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
Oh, dude, he is so. Imagine somebody talking shit about your wife, and you then go support that guy for years.
Right.
Wow. That's
politics.
It was really interesting learning about Texas's electricity grid.
Yeah.
And how they were blaming it on renewable energy.
Yeah.
When it was the greedy people who are in charge of everything.
Yeah.
And then, because it's a free market down there with the electricity grid, it's not federally regulated.
Right.
Do you see some people's electricity bills? How high they were?
No, I didn't see that.
Because it's a free market, so it's on how, supply and demand.
Yeah.
Some people literally owe thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. And they were interviewing this guy, and he's like, I might have to take out, a loan or put all my credit cards, but, it is what it is. It's like, dude, you're too embarrassed to say that this system doesn't work, aren't you? Aren't you? You think this is okay for you to go into debt? What? Oh,
nothing. It's just
there's this dead air. That was like,
are
you gonna say something? You're just astounded by this. Wow.
This shouldn't be happening. This shouldn't be an issue.
It shouldn't be
right now.
It's the classic thing that happens constantly. It's human greed taking over.
Right.
Human greed. How can you justify that? Okay, these people are freezing to death. There's a crisis on the line. Let's charge them this amount of money.
Yeah.
Thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars.
How's your family doing?
In Oklahoma?
In the Midwest, yeah.
Oh, man. They ran out of water for an evening, I think, or a couple hours. They had electricity the whole time. Some pipes froze and backed up, but it was the sewer line, and they had to clean some poop. A foot of poop, my poor parents. They were by themselves.
Yeah.
How about your parents?
My parents have been, it's been fine. Their pipes did freeze.
Yes.
But electricity and everything, nothing disastrous. Nothing like what your poor parents had to do.
A foot of shit, dude. A foot.
I got a bunch of friends who all of their pipes. They had to go to the bathroom at other places.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. They didn't expect it. Obviously, that doesn't happen all the time.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Otherwise, they would have been a lot more prepared.
Right.
Yeah. Crazy times, man. Crazy
times. And it's going to happen again. It's always once every 10 years, the Midwest gets a hard winter storm. It always happens.
Yeah.
Were you in Oklahoma 2007? That ice
yes.
storm?
Yeah.
You were?
Yeah.
As a kid, that was a fun time, though. As an adult, I would be miserable.
I still went to college.
Gotcha.
And I remembered, because I was a commuter driving, and I was like, oh, this is apocalyptic.
Yeah.
This looks like the apocalypse driving through here. No power. The branches had broken so many power lines, and it was just a freaking desolate town with no power. Driving through a town that usually has light at night with no light, that's when you're like, oh, apocalypse. This is what it would be like. Absolutely frightening, man.
I went sledding with my neighbor. See, it just shows like the like contrast.
Yeah.
Cause like I'll talk to like older people and like that was a shit time. The 2007 ice storm. Nothing but fond memories from the 2007 ice storm because I was a kid.
Yeah.
And I was like, no school.
Right.
Woohoo!
I bet that's what people who are young think of COVID whenever they look back on it, probably.
Yeah. Do school from home. Yeah.
That screwed up snow days for a lot of people.
That's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Snow days are going to no longer be a thing because we got Zoom now.
Right.
So joke's on you, kiddos.
Bro, can you imagine? I'd be like, we ran out of electricity.
Yeah.
My internet's not working.
Yeah.
That's the best excuse. Internet's not working.
Parents don't know how to work the router anyway. Kids do. Just go give a little unplug and they'll be like, I don't know.
I got a great story for you when I was a kid, and I was absolutely frightened of going to school. It was the Friday before winter break. We had 2 weeks off.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I was literally praying to God that we would not have school. And I didn't know it was going to freeze or snow or anything like that.
Yeah.
Because I had a bad grade on my report card.
Mm.
And I was like praying. And I remember going out that morning, ice everywhere. Ice. And I'm like slipping on my way to the bus stop. And I remember my neighbor going, hey, you know, there's no schools open. You don't have to go to school. And I'm like, oh. And like I ran back and I was so excited. I remember that winter break. I was playing Heroes of Might and Magic 3 on my compact computer with StarCraft. And I was just having a ball. And as the days would go on, I'd be like, oh, crap, I got to go back to school. I'll just live in my happiness right now. And as time went by, I was like, wow, this was short-lived. Then I got the bad grade. And that wasn't a fun time.
What subject was it in?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I just remember the pain afterwards. Got a spanking.
Yeah.
Got a spanking. Old school home, man. Old school.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great parents, though. I love them. I love you, Dad. Even though you spanked me, I love you. Even though you spanked me, Mom, I love you. Yeah. Good times.
Yeah.
Good times. What else were we going to talk about? Oh, yeah, Best in Show, that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
Best in Show, amazing Film. The one before that, Waiting for Guffman.
I haven't seen it.
Oh,
That's the one I'm told I need to watch the most.
are you doing anything today?
No.
Watch Waiting for Guffman.
Okay.
Because it deals with theater people.
Right. That's why I know these people in the film. I've watched the trailer. I know exactly who these people are. And that's such a funny subject to cover. But I probably need to find somewhere to rent it. Because I remember I was with my parents, and it was on one of their streaming services. That's why we watched that one. Oh, Best in Show.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
It's great. Best in Show is great.
Yeah.
And now, for your consideration, I haven't seen that one in a while. That's also part of their stuff.
I don't know that one.
Yeah, I actually can't remember it off the top of my head. But then there's another film that they did. So there's 4 total.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Dude, when you watch it, let me know when you're done. I'd love to know your feedback
For
on
sure.
it. It's so freaking good. Oh, Mortal Kombat trailer. Shut up. You shut up right now.
I know.
I wish I had Mortal Kombat powers right now so I would use them on you.
I know.
You're not impressed by it?
No. Though I don't want to say I'm not impressed by it. Those aren't movies for me. That's why I've never seen like.
Hey, stop watching our podcast and go watch the Mortal Kombat trailer. Come back here and in the comments, roast him. That's the clip.
It'll be okay. It's not gonna be.
Give me my hat back.
There you go.
Give me my hat.
You gonna throw it again?
Yes. It's okay.
Like what? It's gonna be the same as the other Mortal
No,
Kombat
it's not!
What's gonna be different about it?
Look at the fucking
What
thing.
is gonna be different about
Peyton!
it? The effects are better?
Oh my God.
That's it! Oh, it looks cooler. Oh, the fighting's cooler.
You'll never work in a Mortal Kombat film.
That's,
ever.
Look at me. I would never be in a Mortal Kombat film anyway. I'm a skeleton.
I'm literally banning you and boycotting you from any Mortal Kombat production ever.
And that's fine.
Hollywood, remember this guy. He will never work in Mortal Kombat ever.
Man, I just like what? Describe the film to me. Why should I be freaking out over this?
I've had a bad week, and this just made it worse.
But tell me, why should I be excited about
Okay.
Mortal Kombat?
First of all, in the trailer, the acting in it was excellent.
Okay.
I'm not talking about Oscar winning.
Right.
But I looked at it and I was like, whoa, I believe these guys.
Yeah.
Second, and I'm saying it second, the classic line from Scorpion, "Get over here!" I can't even do
That
it
might
for-
be a thing. I'm not a Mortal Kombat fan. Like I've never played the games. So I don't have any of that backing me up either.
I wish Scorpion would come here and hit you with his little chain
Yeah.
right in your chest.
I don't even know what that is.
And I hope you drink a lot of water beforehand.
Damn.
So you bleed out early.
Like I did at my freaking blood donating
Yeah.
thing.
And then I know this is what's going to happen. Hey, Peyton, does that hurt? No, it's fine. But it really hurts.
I'm laying there dying with a chain in my chest. I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
Bro.
Like it's gonna be like a Fast and Furious movie. It's gonna be fun. It's going to be fun.
Okay.
Do you think Mortal Kombat is gonna win Oscars? Is this what
I
you
didn't
think?
say that. It's a little different from Fast and the Furious, though, sir.
How?
How?
I've never seen Fast and Furious either. So it's going to be goofy
Martial
fun.
arts?
No, I'm not saying it's the same like they're not going to be driving cars, but it's going to be goofy action fun.
It's not
is what's gonna
goofy.
be.
You looked at that trailer, you thought it was goofy?
Dude, it's a Mortal Kombat movie.
bro.
It's goofy.
I wish I had Sub-Zero's powers.
It's the same with superhero films. Look.
Okay.
The Dark Knight
Yeah.
can be as serious and grounded as it can, but it's a man dressed as a bat. It's goofy.
You just called the Dark Knight goofy.
It's a man dressed as a bat.
No, he's the Dark Knight in it. Not
Yes! And it's great.
Bro.
It's so fun. But
Bro.
it's a man dressed as a bat.
Man.
It is a billionaire dressed as a bat, man.
Wow.
Come on.
Yeah, you know what? I didn't know you don't know art. I didn't know that. I didn't
Look.
know you don't know art. That's crazy, Peyton.
My favorite genre is horror, okay? And all of that is so stupid. Look, man, come on.
Bro, I want to be a cannibal right now and eat you. That's how angry I am with you. I want to literally eat you.
Look, I am so glad that there is a fan base behind this Mortal Kombat movie, and you guys are going to love it, okay? I watched that trailer. I didn't hate the trailer or anything. It's just not for me.
But you said it was goofy.
Yes!
Wow.
It is a video game movie.
You know what? Keep talking because I'm looking up the word goofy. Literally the definition. For it.
Okay.
Not because I don't know what goofy means, but because that made it sound like I don't know what goofy means this whole time.
Yes. Tell me what goofy means.
North American, okay. That's literally the North American definition.
Okay.
Foolish or harmlessly eccentric.
Oh, I couldn't think. Harmlessly eccentric. That's it. This movie's not hurting anybody, but it's over the top and it's crazy.
Harmlessly eccentric. I wouldn't describe that as harmlessly eccentric.
Oh, it's very eccentric.
Waiting for Guffman is harmlessly eccentric, is goofy.
Is it because it's over the top?
Best in Show is goofy.
I think they are two different types of goofy.
You know what? We just got a message. Yeah. Oh, shoot, the timer. Where are we at? We're live on the radio right now, and it just got really intense. No, I got the timer.
We got
we're at
4
25. Yeah, we're good. We're at 25. So here's where we disagree. When I think of goofy, I don't think of a martial arts film at all.
Okay.
I think of literally Best in Show.
Yeah.
Because of the humor that's involved in it. I'll give you this. The first Mortal Kombat, maybe. Mortal Kombat Annihilation, probably.
When the movie opens and they just scream, Mortal Kombat!
Yeah. I don't know if goofy is the right word. If you're watching this on YouTube, we need, or this is a clip on Instagram, we need people to help us out with this because this is an issue.
Yeah.
It's not goofy. I think you need to find a better word for this for us to maintain our friendship.
Over the top.
Over the top on the first Mortal Kombat for sure. But this one seemed a little bit more grounded. Then you're saying any film with magic or anything is over the top.
It's not what I'm saying.
I kind of want to watch this again at the break. I really do.
The trailer? Let me rewatch the trailer, okay?
Yeah.
And I'll try to see it from a grounded standpoint. But there's still going to be that little voice in my head saying, this is Mortal Kombat. Look, man, I'm a Star Wars fan. And like that is also some goofy over-the-top madness. Okay. And I'm saying that's okay. I feel like you're taking goofy as an insult. And it's not.
I'm taking it 10% insultingly.
Okay.
And I'll let that slide. But I don't think it's the right word.
That's fine. But I also don't want you to think Mortal Kombat is going to be this worthy, oh, did you see Mortal Kombat? Changed my life, man.
I don't expect it to be that. I expect it to be entertaining.
Yes, it will be entertaining.
Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be entertaining.
But you compared it to Fast and Furious.
Which is also entertaining.
It is. You know what? You're going to have to wait till this movie comes out.
I know.
And we're going to have...
We need to watch it together for sure.
Absolutely.
Because I can tell you, Jonte, Isaiah, William, this is the best thing that's ever happened to you guys, this trailer coming out. That's why I didn't say anything in the chat.
I knew it. I knew you were
because
too
I was
silent.
like, nothing good is gonna happen from me going like, okay, Mortal Kombat.
We would have.
You would have ripped me to shreds.
I'm bringing this up on the group chat.
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh. You know what? Before I forget, we're at 28 minutes. This is how we're gonna go to break.
Oh no.
Oh, wait for it, bro.
Are you texting?
Hey everybody. We are live on the show with Peyton. And guess what? Peyton doesn't think that the new Mortal Kombat Annihilation trailer looks good. In fact,
that's
you
not
know what?
I
No,
said.
you said that!
I did not say
it looks goofy!
It's goofy! Goofy is good!
Dude,
Goofy is good!
Goofy is good. Dude, this dude said it was goofy. Roast him, guys.
It's a Mortal Kombat
Dude,
movie.
I wish I was a cannibal to eat you right now.
Oh, man.
Bro, we're
Mortal
at,
Kombat
you know what?
film.
We'll
I gotta pee.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to watch the trailer again, and we'll be right back after the break.
I'm out of here.
All right, we watched the trailer.
Yeah.
We watched the trailer.
It looked badass. Like, the fighting was great. It looked fun.
And goofy?
Yeah.
Bro.
Dude,
Okay.
the guy made an ice wall then with the guy's blood, made a knife, and then stabbed it. And that's crazy. I love it. I love it.
That's
But
goofy?
it's
Is that goofy?
yes.
Oh, dude, I want to do that to you. And let's say if you say it's goofy then.
I don't know. I just
Okay. You know, I get it, guys. You know, I'm going to go back to what I said in the beginning of the show. You know, this industry, this
man.
business makes you feel a lot of different ways. And
Yeah.
yeah, it was a rough week, and it just got rougher.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. You can't change people's minds, and we're still friends.
Yeah. We definitely should watch the movie together, though.
I'm afraid if we do, and you make noises of I might do.
Oh, I'm not gonna go like, ugh, gag me, or something.
I might gag you.
Damn. But if something's like crazy, you know, like I feel like in Mortal Kombat, like if he grabs a guy by the throat, flies to the moon, throws him through the moon, and then takes him back down to Earth, I'm gonna go, that's crazy. It's a
Crazy.
little ridiculous.
Crazy and ridiculous, for sure. When I think of Goofy, I'm thinking of literally Goofy from Walt Disney. That's what I think of when I think of Goofy. You know?
I hear you.
I don't know. Now my brother even made me angrier. He said Kano's a little goofy. And I was like, okay.
Which one's him? Which one's?
The red eye guy. The Australian guy at the end.
Oh, yeah, he was definitely the goofiest. Yeah, screaming with the laser eyes. Yeah, I got goofy vibes. But that's fine. He's supposed to be, I can tell he's supposed to be like over-the-top comedy relief of the film.
You're goofy.
I am goofy. And that's not a bad thing.
It's not, but it doesn't make sense for Mortal Kombat to be called Goofy.
Makes perfect sense for Mortal Kombat to be called
We
Goofy.
need a third party in here ASAP because
William's on my side already.
William is not living with me anymore. As of 49 seconds ago, he's not living with me anymore. Crazy how that works out.
That is crazy.
Bro.
I've been fired. William doesn't live with you anymore.
Yeah, that's how I take care of problems.
Man, all because Mortal Kombat is slightly goofy.
Guys, if you're watching this, please comment below and be careful because I moderate the comment. No, I'm kidding.
I'm going to watch Mortal Kombat with the same reaction and stuff with Bloodsport. It's going to be like that for me.
Bloodsport is ridiculous. That's a JCVD thing. That's its
Yeah.
own that's a whole nother genre.
But they're similar in some aspects, you know?
Similar
it's gonna
in some aspects.
It's going to be a fun fighting movie with lots of over-the-top fighting. Now Bloodsport, they take a more realistic, and I use that realistic approach
Bro,
to it.
you shouldn't even say realistic because the fight scenes in that are so choreographed.
But yes, I use realistic the same way, like what I was saying with The Dark Knight. Like, oh, this is a realistic superhero film. Like, you know.
I actually wouldn't say that I would say that about The Dark Knight, but when I look at, I wouldn't even use realistic. I'd be like, oh, that's an 80s film. And when I say 80s film, I mean, oh, you're not looking for realism at all. There is no realism in it.
But what I mean by that is it tries to make you believe, oh, this could actually happen. Like, same way The Dark Knight, like, oh, if a billionaire had the money, he could actually have all this stuff, go fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess.
Like, you couldn't look at Mortal Kombat and go like, oh, they're ice and fire powers. Throw a chain through a guy's chest. He's still fine and fighting. Who do we got? Oh.
How much time we got, bro?
We got, oh, shoot. Go to the 6-minute mark.
6-minute mark. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're at 6 minutes already?
We're at 5 minutes there.
Okay, cool. All right.
Once it hits 6 minutes, start saying.
All right. Man, well, this has been a very energetic show.
This
I
has.
will say this.
Yeah.
It started off good energy, and it changed
Just
to a
got
10.
better.
Yeah. We were at a 6 or a 7 and went to a 10. This is good, though.
We were wanting to talk about it. You know what else is goofy? like WWE. I'm going to get the same energy with Mortal Kombat as I do with like a WWE fight.
Okay. Are you trying to give me heart palpitations before I leave here?
Yes.
Bro, I love WWF and WWE. I love all that stuff. But you cannot compare Mortal Kombat to the WWE.
Why?
Because they're not the same at all.
Guys in costumes doing over-the-top fighting. Tell me why. Tell me why I cannot compare the two.
I'm not going to say which one, but one's cooler.
We all know which one's cooler. We all know. But you're right. I won't say which one's cooler.
As a kid,
Yes.
for Halloween, would you want to be dressed as someone from Mortal Kombat or the WWF?
Okay, look. Now that's... Okay. You're talking to somebody who, as a kid, like during like a few years of his life, watched WWE. I am definitely not one of those kids where like it lasted a long time. Like it was not a consistent childhood thing. But if you were to talk to me at a certain point in my life, yeah, I'd probably go maybe as a WWE wrestler at one point. Because I never played Mortal Kombat. I don't have nostalgia backing me.
I'm wondering right now how long it would take to slow cook you. Because I still want to eat you.
Damn.
Still want to eat you like cannibal.
Man.
And we'll find out.
We should take it to the Mortal Kombat arena.
And then we'll find out if your name really matches Little Peepee.
Damn. Oh, wait. I got to hear. Wait.
Who left a voice message?
Isaiah.
Something crystal clear, Peyton, okay? Mortal Kombat Annihilation is winning 10 Oscars 2022, okay?
Thank you.
You need to understand that.
Thank you.
If you don't see that, then I don't think we're on the same realm. You understand? Realms. Different realms.
He sounds like he's in a Mortal Kombat movie.
He's also in traffic, and he's annoyed.
Yes. Different realms.
Yeah, man.
I love it.
We know what we need to do.
What?
We all need to go watch Mortal Kombat together in the theater.
We do.
And I promise you this. By the end of it, if you still call it goofy, I am literally going to do Mortal Kombat moves on you.
Well, I better start training because I know at the end of it, I'm going to call it goofy. So I better get jacked. I better get ready for a fight.
I kind of want to put you in a bulletproof vest and then just drop kick you.
Man, what if I just get one of those, like, you know, like one of those inflatable suits, you know, like where,
Whatever
like,
you want to wear.
I need to get like padding or something.
I want to side kick you.
Yeah. I definitely still think it'd be funny, like if we got the proper equipment and like you wouldn't, like something where you wouldn't be able to murder me, do like a nice little sparring match between us two and just see how ridiculous it would be.
I would make you wear the things they wear for police dogs. And that's what I would fight you wearing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'd totally be down because it'd be so funny.
And I'd wear a weighted vest
Yeah.
and weighted arms and leg things. So it'd be very difficult for me to hit you.
Yeah.
Does that sounds like a fair fight.
Yeah. No, that'd definitely be fun.
You actually might have a chance at that point.
No, but
No, if you could survive until I got winded, that's a whole different story.
no, dude.
Believe in yourself, man.
I'm just stating the facts here.
You would do good. You would do good.
If I pull out a gun halfway through, yeah. Then
If I wore a 30-pound weighted vest, weights on my arms and legs, that's almost another me.
Oh, yeah. Then you're right. I would just have to run a couple laps around you. Wouldn't be able to catch up to me.
I wouldn't.
And then, then when I see you go, I come in for a quick whoop-ah!
Right.
And then I scream, Mortal Kombat!
I love how half the show just became about Mortal Kombat.
If we still did titles for the show, this one would definitely be called Mortal Kombat.
This is what we need to do. We need to find stuff we're this passionate about constantly.
Yeah.
That's the only way the show this show lives.
I think it is so
Or the way
funny.
I want to do the show.
I love I love when we disagree on things.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of something else.
I don't know. Nicknames, that's for sure. You and your wife. Hey, Mads, real quick. No, for that nickname. And what?
Also, why do people keep messaging me on Instagram saying to talk to Wesam on FaceTime? I don't get any FaceTime from you, Wesam.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't get them. There's something wrong with my phone, okay?
Is he okay? He's going Arthur Fleck on me right
Yeah,
now.
he is going on. Like, because I tried FaceTime with him.
Yeah.
And he has a setting on his phone that doesn't accept FaceTime because he doesn't have data.
Oh.
So he has to do Wi-Fi. Anyway.
Does he use his data in like the first day?
I don't know. I went on Instagram Live and told people to blow up his phone, and I had hundreds of people watching.
Oh, damn.
And blowing up his Instagram, saying, "Hey, you should go on FaceTime with Wesam."
I need to re-download Instagram. I'm doing it right now.
Hey, we gotta go.
Yeah.
Thank you everybody for listening to the show on iDoby Radio. We are almost done here. Make sure you subscribe to us on our YouTube channel. You can watch the whole thing. You can watch how angry I got with Peyton. We are at Wesam's World on our YouTube. Wesam's World on Instagram. Wesam's_world on Twitter. At Wesam Keesh here. Peyton's still off the grid. And thank you to all of our new subscribers. Nope, you're gonna have to wait till next week.
At Peyton Grupick.
Thank you, iDoby Radio, Nice Guy Digital. Thank you, Peyton Alexandra, for all the hard work you do on the show. Thank you for all of our new subscribers. Always remember to listen, think, and then